All right, so I am trapped in limbo at the moment because I really have to sneeze, but it's like it's almost like the sneeze sensation is stagnant. Like, usually like kind of like crescendos and then you actually sneeze. It's like stuck at that first stage and it's just like do something. Go in one direction or the other. Just pick one. I don't care which. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, Rick and Morty. Eats at the door with a fuzzle gauntlet. You. Dude. It's kind of a great visual, honestly. It's not too far from what Stranger had when you think about it. It was wrist mounted after all. All right. The usual sniffles out of the way. Welcome back to Munch's Oddysee, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine that for an Oddworld hack and slash game. Oh, the Fuzzle Gauntlet? Oh my god, yes. Alright. Fart sound? Okay. I'm a man of the people. Their will is mine. Except for a lot of game suggestions, because I'm poor and lame. Sorry, hardship. Alright. So, we're on the loading dock. When I was a small child, this level was the bane of my existence. Because I could get through the rest of them fine. Granted, I was not saving people well, but I got through the level. I got to from point A to point B. This level was a nightmare. And it kind of still is. The last two levels of this game are very difficult compared to all the other ones. It's such a sudden spike right at the end. You just gotta be a little more tactful is all. Like, it's not... Like, nothing in this game is as hard as, like, Abe's Oddysee or Exodus, but...
Good. Yeah, now that we're out of those work clothes and all cleaned up, these loincloths make me feel like a new mud. Right. So, we wait here and gather up all the egg crates that Abe and Munch are gonna throw into the loading chutes. Right? That's my understanding. I hope they don't break them all.
Wah, 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 wah. Spoiler alert. I did. A lot. I hate the egg crates. Or, I don't hate them now. I hated them. Past tense. We can see the egg boxes in the very scene. Oh, that's not all of them. There are many. They were on the loading dock. Like the actual dock itself, I think.
Oh boy, you got trouble in here. Big trouble. Find the water main, then let the cleansing power of water wash away your foes.
Let's see. There we go. Alright, sorry, just clicking on stuff. Alright, so where do we go from here? We have some guys patrolling around. Alright, so this is definitely a Munch segment then. Let's get the boy. Bring out the lad. Why do I remember them being armored? Huh. Well, anyway, we got dudes there. We will deal with them momentarily. For right now, we swim under their feet and be all goofy. I do gotta hurry, though, because I think they can shoot you on the ladder. Like, they will see you. Ah, different image for managers. We have the Vikers now. Alright, so we've got 8 managers, 19 active security. We got 2 more scrubs, 6 fuzzles, and 22 egg crates. Yeesh.
Hey, it's your last chance to improve your quama. Make it count. The Vikers have been stockpiling Mudakin labor eggs to sell to the highest bidder. Hey, that's what they do. Rescue Abe's unborn brothers by dropping them into the loading bay.
So egg, go in big blue thing with crane. Objective, Get to Crane. Crane good. Something I wish I understood as a child. Oh, Abe can get through, that's right. We can be all sneaky. Okay. Nice and easy. I ain't got no beef if you ain't got no beef. Okay, go. Awesome. Awesome possum. Also, you can hide in those little black areas as well. Like if you kind of get caught in the middle, you know? And this jump. I remember this jump. Fuck this jump. For my depth perception is not quite good enough to pick up the distance. Alright, so there's a couple things we could do here. We don't have any shockies in here. So what I'm gonna do is be an asshole. Probably shouldn't have used 4. Okay, quickly. Guys, hurry up. You need to get possessed. Thank you. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so if you can secure this area easily, this level falls like a house of cards, honestly. Just get this done early, get it out of the way. There we go. That's why they give you the spoos, I assume. Let's see, how have you been doing? I am doing okay-ish. Work is very stressful. But, other than that, not too bad. Not too bad. Need to get a little more game work done, though. The dominoes are falling like a house... The dominoes are falling like a house of cards. Checkmate. That was Zap Brannigan, right? Fucking love Billy West. That man deserves, like, a well-earned retirement. That man has been in, like, everything. Hey! Nailed it. Oh, right, we're gonna... Oh, you know what? I could just throw him at the ladder, but I'm kind of committed to this now. Into the water. Well, Futurama is coming back. Oh, yeah, I saw the new season started. Hey, nerd. Oh, this area is so nice. The area it leads to, not so much. This place is spiritually upsetting. I think 90% of all the deaths I've had in Munch's Oddysee have been in this room. Okay. I'm gonna make a hard save. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we made it. Good. Great. Amazing. I love the Armored Vikers so much. With their crazy little cleavers. Alright. So... It's tough, because I really like possessing these guys. Which, do I... Nah, I'm not going to need to at all. I don't think there's any... There's no fuzzles down there, so we're good. I usually like possessing these guys. Like, I usually only use 2 spoofs for the interns out there, and then I use the rest to get one of the guys with the cleavers. But it's not necessary. I'll overwrite my quick save. Any news on the next Oddworld game? Not that I'm aware of. I'm not sure if they've announced that they're working on one yet, but I imagine it wouldn't be for a while. There's usually, like, a lot of time between their projects. Which, I mean, is fine. I don't ignore people, I just don't see them. I'll get to you in a sec. Shit, why did I do that? You distracted me. I'm banning you for life. Okay, let's see. Where's your previous one? Hefty here to grave us with his godly presence. If I could grave people with my presence, believe me, we'd probably have fewer customers at work. Oh my god. Also, incidentally, just as a legitimately sincere reminder to anyone that doesn't and hasn't worked retail, if you're going to pester people with the with like all of the cliche jokes, don't go over there. That's what we did last time. Please don't. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. They're torturous. We are, socially speaking, we are like hostages. We can't display any negative emotion. So if someone's annoying us, we just have to sit there smiling like, uh-huh, that's great. I love that you would tell that to me. Like the usual, like, oh, it didn't scan, it means it's free, stuff like that. Or like, hey, can I see your ID? No. That stuff is like bottom of the stress tier. I know exactly what you mean, Jeff. Yes, thank you. I know you've worked retail. Currently work retail. We're brothers in arms. Hello, friend. I need to shock you. Okay. Can Munch even stay there? But yeah, that's like the bottom tier of like stressful annoyances. I would say like the more severe things are like having extended conversation with the person working the register and there's like people building up behind you. You know what I mean? Like, please don't. It's very stressful. I hate that. I don't even know why I'm bitching about this stuff right now. I just had a rough day at work. Though oddly, none of these were the issues. So I don't know why they're on my mind. I just naturally bitch. Alright, so what's... God, what is the game plan here? I could use Munch, right? I could use the vending machines, get Munch up there, shock some people off the edge. If I stay near the corners. If I stay at the corners, that should be doable. And thin out their numbers enough. Because I don't think we have any more spoos opportunities. Ugh. Okay. My brother went in half on a 48 pack of Pop-Tarts. Dude, nice. You know, it does give us a lot of time for that zap, actually, because that's been on this entire time. Oh, the awkward platforming here. The only drawback to Aqua Bounce is that it's just... It's the pain to navigate on very thin things like this. Trying to jump somewhere specific, you know? Ooh, pretty. We got a pretty pom-pom of particulates coming out of our brain. Quick save.
Get 'em.
Alright. Nope. Nope. Bad execution. I hate that the fucking Vikers laugh when you get shot. It is so infuriating. Hey, I made it here. Oh my god. Holy shit. Gray's at a stream? I didn't know they could do that. How's it going? Is Jeff right or is Jeff left? Okay, so that's a very funny question for anyone who has had to sit through one of my many political tirades. It's like, oh, you couldn't tell? I promise to never do that on stream, by the way. I don't like listening to it on gaming streams, so I don't do it here. Also, I'm very conflict averse. Today I learned that Jeff is a bitch. I hate this method. It has to be done. So the other method I've used is I have actually been able to save some spoofs for here and possess people up there. If you're really quick about it, it's possible. Alright, so is this the end? That's the end with the entrances. Okay. I do appreciate this angle right now. Okay. Okay, so none of them are gonna patrol. Okay, so these guys are just in and out. So what I could do is I could wait by the entrances, right? And just kind of zap them right off the side. New save game. Gotta utilize the saves, or else I'm gonna be very upset later. Okay, then he goes back out. How very short-sighted of you. Oh, shit. I'm being shot at, and it hurts. I can't brush it off like the movies at all. Turns out it actually knocks you on your ass. Who would have thunk? Just refresh anytime we're here. I don't want to, like, run out of espresso up there or something. Alright, so that was, what, 2 out of 3? No. Okay. Although... Come on out, buddy. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Okay. Okay. So, fun fact. We have not run into the Vikers as a fightable enemy yet. They do an insane amount of damage, as you can see. I can't remember if the max amount of hits you can take from them is 2 or 3. Because they have 4 arms, which means you're getting hit by 4 cleavers. So, I guess it makes sense. However, it does not make my life any easier knowing that that makes sense. You never get him at the right... Oh, bet you won't. Bet you won't come over here. Bet you won't do it. Uh-oh. You did it. Bad move. Is one of them coming? No. Okay. Quick save. We gotta use all kinds of strategery. Also, chat has not... Woohoo. Chat didn't update for me for a second, so I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring messages. I just noticed there's a bunch of them. Yo! That worked out nice. It turns out I'm not John Wick. Yes, exactly. Today is a bad hand day. My fingers are cramping up so bad right now. Oh, dude, I'm so... Do you have, like, carpal tunnel or something? Anyone know who actually is the leader of the Vikers? I don't know if they have an established hierarchy or not. I think they're just another industry in like the world of the Gluckins, if I'm not mistaken. I know there are like aristocratic Vikers. I don't know if they have like a queen like the Mudokons do or something like that. Sweet, killing immoral scientists. Pity about the sick armor, though. It's some of the highest tech we've seen in Oddworld. Or at least the cleanest looking tech. That is true. I love the armor of the guys here. I love all of the armored variants. They are so cool. Like, I am such a sucker for them. Oh! Oh! God! Holy shit. It's been like this since I got to work. Had to break down all the boxes that killed me. I've been doing okay. Could be better. My wrists aren't hurting, just my fingers. Maybe just onset arthritis. I don't know. Maybe you're low on something like water, potassium, something like that. I know that kind of fucks with joints. I saw that water pop in. Alright. So let's go about it perhaps this way. Oh. I see. They're going all the way through and back. So this doesn't really help me either way. Bet you won't, bitch. Do something about it. Oh, shit! No! He did something about it! The exact thing I just asked for. Why am I so bad at Oddworld games? I've played them all my life. Just get in the water and jump up the other side, you idiot. Good lord. If I fell off the other side, I would have cried. Oh, 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 jump! Not today, bitch. Not today. I can't get a good angle, because it's like, if I walk... Okay, don't land in that. If I land... If I walk in front of some of the doors, I'm terrified one of the Vikers will see me, and they're quick. Like, they do not hesitate, as you've seen. Lies, you're just messing up for the non-existent camera. Well, there is a camera, I just haven't been using it lately. I found that I feel, like, more comfortable streaming without it. Like, originally it was just because, like, I don't feel like, you know, making sure I look presentable and stuff like that. I just kind of want to stream and chill out, you know what I mean? But then it evolved into, hey, I, like, feel more comfortable talking on stream. I've never had, like, a conscious anxiety about being on camera. Yo, nice. I love domestic workplace issues. Get out of here. Twofer! Ta-ta-ta-twofer! Combo kill. Consume pet. Become one with the tube. Oh, Jeff will soon become a VTuber. Oh my god. You know, I'm not against the idea. My wallet is. I would love to have, like, a little persona friend just kind of hanging there. You know what I mean? I would have to settle on a design, though. Fuck your wallet. Fuck her while I'll try to make you. Oh my, no. You don't gotta do all that, dude. You don't gotta do all that. Okay. Oh, they're so scary. They're so scary. Why are the Vikers so scary? You saw that. You saw that. That was horror movie shit. Get out of here, please. Cease. Cease your festivities. Good God. You saw that. Like a homing beacon. Its spidey sense went off when its comrade died. Why don't they stay down? I don't know. They're so painful, too. I think we've confirmed 2 hits now. God, this game is stressful. Why do I play it? It's really just stressful here. This is the stressed level. That's why the Paramites and Scrabs were so easy to deal with in this game. Because they just, like, took all of the stress that would normally be associated with them, and they just put it into the Vikers. Okay. At this angle, I can handle another one coming in. Potentially. No. Not 3. Not 3. Oh! Oh, the midair combo! Why are they so good at this? They're just so good at killing things. You see, this is why the Gluckins use sligs. Can you imagine a Gluckin trying to corral one of these things? Can you imagine? Come on. Ooh, get out of there. Okay. We're just gonna do baby steps. Little bites. We're gonna savor this chocolate bar. Okay, let me try to fish someone out here. No biters? What if I were to stand here? What I should do is wait for one to start coming out, and then go off to the side. God, I'm so scared. Whew! Oh, I was frightened. I couldn't handle it. I was scared. These guys are scary. I hate them. I've spent so much of this game letting dudes do the fighting for me. Get in there. Good boy, Munch. We did it. What if you yell obscenities about their mothers? Actually, you can do that in this game. Like, unironically, Gray, you can do that in this game. If you possess them, any form of communication you try to do is them insulting whoever they're talking to. And there's a lot of yo mama shit in there. What if instead of Vikers, they were greeters? Oh, God. Stop reminding me they're in the same universe. Oh, that's so upsetting. I don't like that. I don't like being reminded of that. Now there's a possibility that in a future game I'll have to deal with both of them. Both of them, even. Oh, boys! Easy. Easy. Keep the tempo. Keep the tempo. We got this. We got this. You were off tempo. Am I rushing or dragging? Oh, God, I didn't see him move. Oh. I was gonna play the funny song while he was glitching there. Oh, God. Woo. Oh my god. I think that's all of them. Is there a Viker that runs a bike store? The Vikers Bikers? Oh, good lord. I was about to say if you're rushing or trekking. Alright. Are there still dudes? Okay, so it might just be, like, anxiety making me hear things. I feel like I can still hear their little footsteps. I hear the little tip-a-tap. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, the rest of the managers are all in the other area, so we are set. Kind of nailed this. I will say, I love the interior here. I love this little middle area. Main valve. Oh, there's a Yo Mama joke earlier. Let's see, from when you mentioned Billy West. That man has been in everything, except for the movie Your Mom. Dang it, you ruined a perfectly good Yo Mama joke. No, your dad ruined a perfectly good Yo Mama joke by not using protection. Jesus Christ! At first I was kind of like, eh, you know, and then it was like, oh. You went for the man's soul at the end, why? Okay. Y'all chill. I still like saving you at the same time. Oh, wait. This is always fun. Do we still have bounce? Dracula don't suck blood, he scrapes and licks. Dude, I miss Billy and Mandy. That was such a weird show. It's so weird. All right, Abby. It is your turn. It's your time to shine. Abe. Okay. Alright, we grab the boy by the ass. Okay. Alright, now we need the other boy. Thank you for clipping that. Thank you. Now we have record. That amazing moment. Please. Save often. Save often. Was there an egg thing in there? If not, it's not the end of the world. Arnar, Abe. I really wish no one ever pointed out, no one ever, like, showed those clips to me from that show. Because now, anytime I talk to any of my Australian friends, it is all I hear. Like, my ear perks up anytime the words come up. I'm like, oh, they said it. They do talk like that. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I forgot. I'm playing Munch right now. This is the man. Alright, we just gotta make our way back. Arnar. Sorry, it's just fun. I just love it so much. I could get soft locked in here if I'm not careful. Oh. Ooh, I don't like that. I think I know what I have to do, but I don't want to do it. No. Okay. Alright. Streamer was stupid. Streamer was stupid. Wait, am I just here? Oh, thank goodness! Oh. Oh my god. I am so relieved right now. You have no clue. Look at him hop. Look how cute that is. I love him. He's just a little man. With 3 sphincters coming out of his ass. Munch has 3 prolapse sphincters. Never let Oddworld let you forget that. Never forget. That was an intentional design choice. What are you, a man or a munch? I would swim a lot better. And I could breathe underwater, apparently. At least it seems like they do. He has? What's the biological purpose? I imagine one for each main function. Okay. Dip, 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 And Knuckles technically has a 4-headed schlong. That's true. It's true, he's an echidna. A number of those dreads are disguises. Oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that image, dude. Oh wait, no. I just gotta pay attention to where this is. Why do I never remember where this is? Okay, so it's just to the left in this corner. Oh, wow. My sense of direction is non-existent. Oh, God. Grab his ass. Please. Oh. Okay. Just gonna... Damn, dude. I love Munch. He's a goofy little man. He's just a goofy little feller. We love him for it. Dip, 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 bow, So, was this a job for you
My buddy.
and you?
There, fellow chump.
Hey, Abe.
Heaven help me if I forgot something.
Okay, get to work.
Nothing to do, Abe.
Ah, that's for me and Munch then. Okay, cool. It's like the only instance of that, I think. That is kind of nice though, because then it's like, you know, Abe and Munch working together to get rid of the last of the enemies. It's just nice thematically, I guess. All right, friends. Into the freedom hole. I don't know what all that bouncing was about, but I'm here for it. Oh, that's right. We still have all the egg crates. I feel like I'm skipping over something important. There we go.
Oh boy, I wonder what's gonna happen in the other rooms. Oh no, the humanity!
Swanky! Imagine Abe. Oh no. Imagine Abe without a hint of irony saying,
Alright, friends, into the freedom hole.
I used to be able to do Abe, I can't anymore. Alright, friends, into the freedom hole. And Munch, in the cutest voice and without any irony, saying, I have 3. I have 3, dude. Oh, Munch's freedom holes. Meh. Hey, Perturbed Dork, how's it going, dude? Ooh, frame rate. I can see why they got caught. In today's edition of Why'd They Design It Like That? Today we got our answer. Because it's going to be over a fucking moat. I believe. That's why I'm quick saving, you know, because I'm confident. Yeet! Shit! Immediate fail. Immediately. Oh, I can quick save there? How nice. Whoop. There we go. And the nice thing is, Abe now doesn't have to do anything more. We all know that was deliberate. I wish. The second edition of Why Did They Design It Like That? Because that one would be underwater eventually. I don't know if anyone else had the same, like, process of thought when you first saw this area, but that was me as, like, a small, dumb child where I was just like, why are there so many next to each other? I don't get it. This is why you can never remove the jump sounds, the little bouncy sounds from this game. Shoot! Alley-oop. Oh wait, nope, this wasn't it. It was over here. That's how we get here. All right. Oh, that's right. Abe needs to bounce in there if I want to skip over that. Sorry, it's just fun. Alright, Abe, you can live. I guess. Although, honestly, I should just bring you over here. Just kind of cut us to the chase, you know? Eh. Alright, Abe. Anyone excited for Pikmin 4 coming in 3 days? I have never played a Pikmin game. It has always been one of those games that I found, like, very, very cute and aesthetically pleasing, but I just never got to playing it. I never had a Nintendo system. I just never worked out. That was the most evil Jeff laugh I've heard in a while. Thank you.
I did work at a haunted attraction once, you know.
Actually picked it up well before I worked at the Haunted Maze, though. I picked it up... Oh, God, when was it? It was... I wouldn't even say early into Logan and I's friendship, but we had the opportunity of going... Oh, God, I think we went to Halloween Horror Nights or something. And I was trying to do, like, a good Neocortex laugh from Wrath of Cortex. Specifically, the one in the intro. And I was just like, how do people do that rolling laugh? Like, how do you produce that effect? I was so, like, interested in, like, the mechanics of it. So I just practiced and practiced and practiced, and eventually I figured out how to do it. And it was like, oh, I have this neat little thing I can use now. You know what I mean? Playing MTG with the boys, and you are our background sound. To the boys that David is subjecting me to, or subjecting... David is subjecting you to me. I apologize. Do the laugh, do it again. What, for the boys? Is that what you're asking? Do the evil laugh for the boys. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. I need motivation. I need motivation. Hang on. This helps. With my motivation. There we go. I wanted it for me, but the boys is funnier. Oh, I didn't realize you didn't hear it. Okay, hang on. Just quick save real quick. Oh my... Oh my God. Just for safety.
He's dead!
That is really good. Thank you. Thank you. It's one of my very few skills. I can kind of do the neocortex laugh. Oddly enough, can't do, like, his actual speaking voice at all. Oh, hey, Chris, we were just talking shit about you. Bandicoot! You miserable marsupial. Yeah, okay, I want you guys to think about Crash for a second. Specifically Neocortex's voice actor. Can you imagine having to do multiple takes using the term miserable marsupial? I want you to try to say that several times. That voice actor is a king. Was it Clancy Brown? I think he voiced him at least once. I don't know if he was the regular one. Like, legitimately, I don't know. I never actually looked it up. I can definitely hear it. You know, if it is Clancy Brown, that does explain a lot, because, like, that's, like, one of my top voice actors. I love him so much. Clancy voiced from Crash 2 up to Nitro Kart. Oh, nice! So that whole time I was trying to emulate Clancy Brown? Oh, that makes me so happy. Hey, perfect Halo. How's our Quarma looking? Looks pretty fucking great. Oh, man. Also, this level, I never finished it. It was as far as I ever got when I played Munch. Dude, this level is hard. I do not blame you. Or at least it can be. Oh, let's get a final look at that scoreboard. Can we see enough of it? It's nice they gave you this angle just in case. Perfect fucking score. Let's go. Love that Halo. This, if you did not save enough people, this room would have been your tomb. Ugh.
Hey, Munch, you did it! And your Kwama is tops! Now, I've got a mission for each of you.
Dude, what if we switched plates? Alright, I'll be on yours, you be on mine. Alright, dude, let's do it. Oh, we've been horribly disfigured! Jeff over here bragging that he's got at this game. I wish I could boast that. I just really enjoy it and find it relaxing. Armory looted, amphibian suspected. Gaviar fever strikes rich and famous. Gluck Queen gets serious about lungs. Astronomically large reward offered. Labor shortage worsens. Placement of Budokins to be hatched at Bikers Labs. Labor egg storage. I tend to forget about some of these sections. Oh! Oh, this is the Viker area. Oh, boy. Ooh. Weird amount of camera control here. Alright, let's survey the problem. Oh, no! I forgot about this area. Oh, I hate this area. This area sucks. You ever call Gabby Gaviar? You know, I haven't used that one yet, oddly enough. I also gotta use Gabernathy. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Isn't that the last level? This is the second to last level, I believe.
Thank you for consuming product.
Yo! Thanks for consuming product, friend. Blocking my view of the game, though. Don't shoot me. Can't see me. What about Gabber Nation? Trust me, I will pester them as much as possible just for you guys. Ooh, bad move. Oh, they're already looking at me. I'm invincible and they're looking at me. Ah. Single bird. One tweeter. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Oddworld Jesus, who rose from the pie on the third day, as we established in the first stream. Single egg crate. Ah, fuck. From what angle do you dare? Aha! I see. You think your barrier of very volatile explosives can keep me from killing you? You're just making it easier. Yet somehow much more difficult.
died. Cringe.
Wait. So, Jeff, what about your subs? Oh, shoot, that's right. That's right. Here, let me see if I can check that. All right, so before in a different stream, we talked about if I could look up who has been subscribed the longest. And I need to see if if there's somewhere I can see that. I'm not good at Twitch things, so. Points drops once. Man, they do not make this easy. Where would I go for that? Whoa, we don't need an infinite loop. All right, let's not do that. Where would I... Well, I mean, I guess I could just click on you guys individually. So right now, it's saying you are a 13-month subscriber. I never reached that should be in your manager. Yeah, that's where I was looking. It wasn't... confusing. Alright, but yeah, let me go through. Who else is a sub here? Oh, there's so many DOMs, not enough subs. So Gray is, Gray's a 45-month subscriber. Holy shit. Gray. It's crazy because you're not in chat often, so I haven't been thinking about that. But holy shit, dude. God damn. David is a 4-month subscriber. Huh. That was a crazy that was a crazy turn at the end I was not expecting in that investigation. Jesus. Wow, legend lurking. Yeah, seriously. Damn, Gray. Get some fucking sound effects for Gray. How do I not have the air horn? How do I not have that, like, readily available? Well, you got your applause and farts. Jeff, get some channel redeems, darn it. I didn't ask for that shit. I didn't ask for it. They thrust it upon me, and I don't, like, I don't have time to figure out all of Twitch's weird little things. I'm an adult with a job. I can't do this shit. I'm slowly becoming an out-of-touch old man, and it scares me. Have I bought my way into being on stream for once? Oh no. Oh, yeah. Whew. We would have to find something, like, really... We'd have to find something fun for that. No! No shooties! Something that's not Barnyard for PS2. I have 54,000 channel points. Maybe if we all put our channel points in one pot, we get a hot tub stream. Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Gray Hill incident? Oh, no. I saw the rest of that game. That is not worth it. That is not worth it. I would tear my hair out. Wait for it, go! Yeah! That was a pretty good shot. Could do Minecraft. Maybe. Shit. Ooh, not too close to the wall or bomb. These things are very sensitive. Also, you just, like, drop things for no reason sometimes. Chess? Oh. I mean... Huh. I mean, maybe. You... Uno. Sorry, I don't have it installed. Please die. Yes. Stop. Okay, that actually works. That works very nicely for me. Got this. Got this. Just gotta... Okay, so that's why they have barriers here. That makes sense. Nailed it. Man, we're doing pretty good. Man, don't fret with Alt F4 ending. All right. Man, like hungry dogs. Okay, so that side. Ooh, y'all got some of those box bombs with you. To the exact opposite of what Gray says. Alright, I think, like, that should do it. Alright, I think we got them all. D&D could be fun. I could DM. That's not a stream. That's an undertaking. In general, okay, in general, I am down for D&D. Once my game is done and I have free time, I will do a campaign or two, I promise. I don't got that kind of time. We have the Munch mobile. Wait, by the way, Jeff, single-player Archimage in browser does work fine for me. Multiplayer, the one I found is Archimage-based. Additional are the cards. Are you on our... You're in the Discord now, right? Can you link that? That would be awesome. I would love to do that in, like, my spare fucking time. That'd be great. Maybe someday we could play for 5 minutes. Gotcha. God, it's so cool. It's such an obscure little thing. And I love that we have that. Go, Munch. What is Archimage? It is a little mini-game in Might and Magic 7 and 8. It's a fun little card game. Play more Freddy Fish. Gray, would you want to do Freddy Fish together? Those are fun to riff because it's like, it's a game intended for very small children, so you can just kind of do whatever. It's not like you really have to, you know, put your thinking cap on for Freddy Fish. Maybe Pajama Sam, I will say, but I would love to. Neat. I had the Creature of Coral Cove growing up. Oh, nice. I had the Western one. I was gonna say Pajama Sam. Pajama Sam, like, does have a little... That game's a little more involved. That's a little more difficult, I'll say. Okay. Oh, why did I think this was a good idea? Excuse. I softlocked myself in a Spy Fox game. That should be a t-shirt. Can we get a I softlocked myself in a Spy Fox game t-shirt, please? I'm making something very cursed. Should I post it in Discord when it's ready? As long as it's not, like, sexually explicit, sure. That's really the main rule. A simple request, I find. How am I actually supposed to deal with you? Because this doesn't seem healthy. It seems like the tracks end there. Alright, so we just need to clear that out. But how does one clear this out? I can never remember this level. There's not really much for Abe to do either. So I guess the main goal right now... The main goal right now is to take control of the crane. But for that, I need to get rid of that, and for that... Yeah. There might be some possession opportunity. I will consider your offer here. I am a very socially anxious person. It's kind of pathetic. Yes, anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey, you get some rest, man. Sleep well. I love the little posters. That makes me happy. Alright, so I have these boys. These absolute lads. But where am I to dispose of them? Where do I turn in my boys? Was there something in the... Okay. I just want to double check. Was there a bird portal at the start? I honestly cannot remember. If there is, then that means we can save the Mudokons we have now. Damn. Alright. We just need to quickly save the Mudokons we have now, because if we can do that, that means we will get some spoos in exchange. And if we have the spoos, we can possess and thin out some numbers. Because right now, our only option seems to be Munch in a wheelchair, pathetically trying to zap them. Hey, good night, knife. Shoop. Come on. Just gonna get these guys away from there for a minute.
You better stay here.
Alright. So we get the boy some health. Hey, see you in a bit, Chris. More than likely. This is going to take a little longer than I thought, just because I don't remember this level very well. Oh, so this zap's more powerful. Okay. Bigger lightning equal more damage, I assume. It's usually a pretty safe assumption. So yeah, what the hell do I do about that? Man, that's... shit. I can't remember what the hell I'm supposed to do here. This is tough. This is a very tough little puzzle. What are even my options? Because, like... Alright. So down there we have Zap Vendos. How many dudes do we have down there? I think it's just a couple, or... We do have bombs we can drop. I don't know if I can get them anywhere that would really matter, though, is the problem. Because we're looking here. Got like 1, 2, 3. Could get them there. Huh. You know what? I have an idea. We're gonna go for something goofy. Another notion that is a request, I managed to find that glitchy Abe plus Munch moment from your old Munch's Oddysee YouTube series. I'll share it, the timestamp with you, though I'd love to see you react to it on your stream. Okay. Oh, are you heading out soon? Because we could just, like, look at that now. I remember you mentioning that. I am honestly down. Well, it's 2:19. You know what? That might be a good time for it then. That might, you know, it's getting a little late over there, I guess. I don't need your advice, Mom. All right, coming up. Cool. I'm waiting for Discord to actually start up. Today, it's the night before my weekend, and I feel so relaxed right now. Okay. Is it in? Okay, so from 2425.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so first off, I do want to say, how dare you make me see the quality of my old videos? How dare you? How dare you? Give me a sec. Do. Oh. Okay. All right. So it was 2425. Some kind of glitch I ran into. Is that what it was? Yeah, 2425. Oh, really? It was here? Oh, crunchy! It's so crunchy!
And here, nah, they can't get up here. Well, my rambling aside, that's the level. Woo! Ooh. Oh, shit. What you doing there, Munch?
That is beautiful.
What the hell is this? What am I doing to Munch?
Oh my god. Ancient content. Absolutely crusty content. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that glitch too. That was amazing. I'll turn it around and ask, how dare you have old quality videos? Ooh, that stings. TOS? Shut up. Redo all of your videos. You know, there's a lot of times I wish I could. Okay. No! That's not what I wanted at all! I'm surprised that didn't glitch out. Or restream them? Oh, that I plan on doing. Not all of them, mind you, but I've been planning on going back to, like, some classics now and again. Maybe I could play Gex 1 for the 30th time. You never know. I wouldn't mind doing Nightcaster, honestly. That one's been a minute. Oh, that's right, they don't have to chase me, they have guns. Oh, my plan, it was fundamentally flawed. That boy ain't right. He's flawed. Nightcaster, yes. Oh, Nightcaster's a great one. Was just gonna say, by classics you mean Gex again. Yes! Gex again! Would the opposite of Nightcaster be Daycatcher? Yes.
It's good to see ya.
That's nice, Munch. That's a nice sentiment. I honestly am not sure how I am meant to do this level, to be perfectly honest. Have you seen that the Gex games are to be re-released? Yeah, so I wasn't clear on that. Is this just like a port? Is it a remaster? Is it a, you know, a port that's like, oh, you know, the graphics are like nominally better? Fuck it, we're going wild. We're going rogue. Ow, shit. You piece of ass. Yeah. I still don't know. I have no idea either. Yeah. Also, Jeff, I finished the thing. Mind if I DM it to you? Yeah, sure. Go for it. Okay. This is our main problem right there. Okay. Okay, I just gotta get him before he does that. We're good. It looks like it's just a re-release, no remastering. They're just putting it out on the newer consoles. I mean, I placed my bet on the Gex games being remakes or HD remastered. I honestly just want the first one. I just want the first one. The first one was great. And the Gecko's alright. Deep Cover Gecko's... Ugh! Always with this. Yeah, blow yourself up, dumbass. At least the Gex games had nice music overall. Oh yeah, they were terrific. No, 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 no! Damn it. Okay, I was almost there. I was almost there. I had the flow. We got the flow.
Any last words before I bust your balls?
Okay, we'll go back this way. He won't notice me yet. Please, please, please. No! Cringe. Indragnet still sticks with me to this day. Oh my god, yes. Okay, plenty of time, plenty of time, plenty of time. Okay, we just follow him. We're gonna stay a little ahead. We're gonna be about here. Damn it! Okay, you know what I should do? Hang on, I know where to quick save next. If I can get that same timing, it'll be perfect. Why are they remaking the Gex trilogy? I don't know. Maybe they're preparing to do something new. Okay. Quick save. There we go. Okay, cool. Ah, oh, the sweet taste of victory. Loving the King of the Hill references on Facebook, by the way, at Tom and Jeff. King of the Hill is golden, man. Absolutely golden. He died. Okay, gotta be careful with my bombs. God, y'all are large. Absolutely large. Alright, so now I just need those guys. I can thin them out, I think. Oh, I thought that was about to comedically backfire. Tractors? You did for a while. Yeah, but he doesn't know that. Oh. That was a great moment. What and what kind of accessories do I sell? Hello? Oh, 10 out of 10. Okay. Next one, I gotta be careful not to hit the fuzzles. There will be hell to pay if I hit the fuzzles. To me, spiritually. You suck. Maybe these are a little more aerodynamic. Okay. Oop. And... Yes! I think I struck the balance there. We good? We good. My hands just failed me. I dropped my phone. Almost lost it in the couch. I'm sorry, friend. Legit, though. I hope that gets better soon. That really sucks. Get in the hole. Meat. Wow, he actually tries to shoot the crane. Props to him. He is the only smart villain in this game. Hello, friends. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I lose one? Oh, no. Where's the scoreboard? Did I kill a fuzzle? Where is... Whoa. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. And 4 broken egg crates. Wait, when did the egg crates get destroyed? What? Oh, dude. Hang on. How far back was that? Okay, I know I was kind of throwing these around. Oh no. It's gonna be so bad, dude. How did the egg crates happen? I have no idea. I have no... maybe there were egg crates somewhere where I was throwing the bombs, or... something? I can't remember where the scoreboard is, I'm sorry. I constantly lose it. Oh, wait, no, it was out here. Let's go this way. This level's just a little zigzaggy, confusing for me. We already lost 4 egg crates at this point. Okay. I know what to do now. We got this. Okay. We're gonna be extra super careful. How much you want to bet it happened in here? In fact, you know what? I think I know where it happened. I think I know exactly where it happened. It happened, like, right up here. Oh, go, 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 go. It was one of these. It was absolutely one of these. Okay. We're doing all right. It's gonna be okay. Could I get Munch up here unseen? Who am I kidding? I don't even know if there's a thing. Ooh, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Alright. So now let's quick save. Oh, I am so sorry. If this were a video, I would edit all this out. Okay, this is pretty safe. Shoot. Nice. Little more health. Maybe secure the eggs first. Yeah, I don't think... No, wait, no, there's not actually... Okay, I kept thinking there was a crane involved here. That's why I didn't do it before. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. Cool. That is a really pleasant sound, isn't it? This game has great sound design. Nice. That way you don't risk accidentally blowing up the eggs. Yeah, you're right, you're right. It honestly is the much smarter move. I just got it in my head that we would come back here with a crane. I don't know why. It just kind of looks like that kind of area, I guess, and I wasn't paying attention. It's so wacky. I remember the loading dock and the level after this so vividly. But this level, I never remember it's here. Which is a shame, because, like, design-wise, it's kind of neat. Oh, it didn't break. Good. Design-wise, it's kind of neat, because it's making a lot of use out of very, very little space. This is a very small level. Gabbit genocide run. Mudakan supremacy. Boop. Do-do-do-do. Very nice. Can they shoot me here? Okay. I'm just paranoid that eventually they're gonna shoot right after I quick save. You ever get paranoias like that playing games? It's like triple guess myself. Cool. Nailed it. They both go? Nice. Very nice. Do you think Sligs get vacation days? I don't think so. I think they might. They seem to have, like, some nominal amount of freedom that the Mudokons don't. Maybe. Hmm. Cool. Alright, so they're dead. Love it. Love that for us. Because they got bonuses. Yeah, I mean, they were paid. You know, maybe they did have vacation days. I don't fucking know. I don't fully understand the inner machinations of Oddworld politics.
Hey, you chumps.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Okay, listen up.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Alright. Oh, that's right. We don't want to be this close right now. Alright, y'all just hang in here. Bunch of lunch. And they seem pretty well versed in job dealing at the end of Soulstorm. At least one of them was, yeah. They fucking unionized. It was great. Good for them. Yeah, with all that considered, they kind of seem to fill like a more like second-class citizen role rather than a slavery role in Munch's in Oddworld society.
It's good to see ya.
Best part is he honored the deal and took them all to the Yamens. I mean, let's be real. How much choice did he have at that point? Like, Mulloch did not have the social power that he did previously. He was at a complete disadvantage to Sligs, and they knew it. Because now he kind of has to be a good boss. Because it's better than dead. It's like, bro, they're still willing to work for you. You just gotta give them a little something. Be happy with that. Oh, shit. Get the other one first. Wish these were put together. Though I guess it does add a little tension when you're running from them, that you have to pass up the healing thing on the way. I hope the pilot Slig becomes a recurring character. Oh god, me too. Speaking of alien monster politics, Jeff, let's see, you remember the Xenoclash games? Apparently, the themes of anarchy are quite prevalent in that world, and the Xenozoic's main city has no official laws. People just kind of have to generally work together of how useful each other is. You know, there's a game that went over that concept. It was called BioShock. Play BioShock. It didn't go great. There were a lot of neat doodads for a minute, but ultimately it was not worth it. I like weird stone punk monsters more. Valid. Alright. I don't know. Wait, why am I getting this? I don't use the zap for this next section. Because now we gotta do that thing where we get rid of these guys safely. Okay. Yeah. Mold, cringe, seethe. I don't really care right now. Okay. Quick save. Gonna head off for the day. Ta-ta for now. Hey, later, Perturbed Orc. Get some good sleep. Hallelujah. You go here. You also go here. Ah, what were the odds of that? If I just kind of cower in this corner. Really starting to be a pain in my ass, sir. He doesn't have a set move path, so I think he's just stuck in place. I hate all of you. Wait, what are my options for loading real quick? I want to make sure I'm... Because that was at 1:46 a.m. Okay, so yeah, that is the one. Oh, another good one. Okay. We're gonna do this much more precise, just to be safe. Can't be all goofy about this. Don't want to waste everyone's time. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, we'll grab you. Oh, you suck. Here? Yeah, there we go. That strikes true. Get in there. Alright, so I think I can safely dispose of one of these guys. If I can dispose of one, I can zap the other. Employee of the year? Seriously. Okay, so you're like there, right? Okay. I just don't want to point it too much towards the fuzzles. Okay. Comes back. Okay. Okay, we got him. We got him. There we go. Since it didn't touch the other guy, that means it didn't get nearly far enough to hurt the puzzles. Good shit. Good shit. All right, last guy I can just zap. No problem. Super easy. The first evil employee not to go back to sleep after spotting the enemy. It's kind of true, though, honestly. There we go. Uh-oh. Someone fucked up. And I think it was you. Come here, Sticky. Crunchy. Hereish. There we go. Crunchy. I have lost fuzzles to that thing, by the way, because I walked too close to it. It was the most heartbreaking scene. Kiss. Hey, babe. All homies, first floor. Homies to the first floor.
Just sit tight. Be cool.
Wait here. It'll be funny. Do you think sligs or interns get better job security and benefits? Probably interns. Probably interns. If I had to take a wild guess. Oh, wait. That's right. Abe needs to get his boys. Oh, Munch. You useless thing, you. Abe should probably. There we go. I'm just saying Gluckins are less likely to kill you than Vikers, but Gluckins also talk to Sligs like they're, like, bitches, like they're their slaves, you know what I mean? Like, they treat them like absolute crap. Whereas with Vikers, I haven't seen that treatment. And Gluckins are, like, you know, notorious for cheating their employees and slaves out of, like, basic shit, you know? Like, they're cheap assholes. There's a reason there was a Slig uprising at one point. You don't pull a gun on your boss because everything's going great. Don't be mean to him, how dare you? He is pretty cute. I concede this. Maybe I should be a little nicer to the three-sphinctered monster.
Dude, that's nasty.
Dude, that's nasty. To be fair, Vikers generally like torturing people. I think the Slig Uprising isn't considered canon yet because the game got scrapped. Unless you mean the one in Soulstorm. Oh, I mean the one in Soulstorm. Like, you don't do that because you're being treated well. You don't get so many people to agree to do that because you're all being treated well. Let's see. Vikers are essentially medically skilled sadists with grants and legal permission to run Joseph Mengele level violations for their own curiosity. On slaves. Yeah, I don't think they generally just do that to, like, randos. It's usually, like, workers like Mudokons that are considered lesser. And fuzzles, which are just wildlife. And also, bear in mind that someone had to sign off on that, legally speaking. And Gluckins seemed to be the controlling power in this time period, at least.
Okay, listen up. Hey, what's happening? Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what's happening, Ed?
Hello. There's my buddy. Hey there, fellow. How you doing?
Hey, it's
Hey
Dave.
there, fellow chump. How you doing?
Hey, it's Dave.
Okay, get to work.
Sweet. Oh no. The second half of this level.
Hey there, fellow chump. Oh, yeah.
Eating string cheese? Nice. I respect you more as a human being, knowing that. No one's dead. That industrial funky doing doing music is nice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Also, I want to ruin a common English word for y'all. So, when I say someone is doing something, doing is spelled the same as doing. Like the sound effect, doing, 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 is spelled the exact same as doing. Suffer with that information.
You better stay here.
It tortures me every day. I must say. Alright, so what's the layout of the battlefield here? Okay. Oh no, they're just right there. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a Munch operation. I think we can pull this off in one go, maybe? Wait, don't they laugh at him?
Hello. You better stay here. Don't get killed. Get him.
No, they don't say anything to him. Okay. Alright, so we need Munch on this one. Abe, if you could throw him up there for a quick wheelchair grab, that would be fantastic. Because I can't remember if there was a wheelchair machine in there or not.
Now you stay here. Don't be getting blown up, okay?
There's your pathfinding.
Now you stay here. You be careful.
Oh, absolutely torture us with Dutch. You never need my permission to torture us with your language. With so many Mudokons, at least some will get past the guns, right? It's not the guns I'm worried about. Be the second fastest or second slowest. Did they really expect me to pick up these bombs and fuck up the Vikers with them? That actually might work. Nice. Okay, scoreboard. Oh, we are... There's two more and they're in there. Okay. That's what it was. Do you think Wild Mudokons have, like, celebrities? I mean, Abe, technically.
Everybody
I suppose you could say. Alf's pretty popular. There's one left. Tough call. You know who else? Your mom.
I'll be back. Don't
How dare you, Gray? How dare you? My soul has been ripped asunder by such clever digs. Oh, this will not end well. Alright, so we only have to worry about the Vikers once we pull that lever. Posted a Dutch trivia up top. Alright, let me see. Also save. Make me. Alright, so there was a Skylander by the name of Crypt King, a big Egyptian skeleton knight. His early concept name was King Cut, but with K instead of C for alliteration. Now, cut with a K in Dutch means something like cut with an N before. Oh, it means... Oh, I gotcha. His name would have been King Cunt. Oh, that's phenomenal. I love that. They should have kept that. That'd be an improvement. Tired David. Save. It's okay. It's very hard to fuck this one up unless I'm doing, like, trick shots. I swear loyalty to this king immediately. I wish these were a little more fun to collect. Like, that sound definitely is satisfying, but... just a little back and forth. I think I recall fast-forwarding through this in the Let's Play, actually. Please do not do trick shots with the fetuses, Jeff. You know what I think we need?
They are about to find out. Oh, yeah.
This really doesn't help. That was fun for a minute. So, how's your day been? Yo, this part sucks. Headbang moment. Absolutely. Villainous finally got an English dub? Which show was Villainous? Thank you for the clips today, guys. Please do not do trick shots with the fetuses. Ugh. I will do one trick shot with the fetuses. The fetuses. Alright. So we can, like, Shit. The fetuses. The fetishes. The fetishes. Look, I have a hard time speaking. Stop making fun of me. Don't make fun of me, I'll shit. Did Munch fertilize all these eggs? No. No, he didn't. These are Mudakin eggs. About to, yeah. Oh, God. Whoop. Nah, they're Mudakin eggs. They come from the Mudakin queen. They get harvested and sold for slavery. I don't know why this came up in my brain, but weird way to open a thing. I don't know why this came up, but I just remembered this time where my friend Gabby, like, they always make the joke that they're, you know, that they're going to trans me. It's just really fucking funny. And every once in a while they'll just like slip little comments or whatever, and it's just, you know, it's always fun. And there was a time we had a conversation, and they told me that I gave them, like, NB vibes, and I'm like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you mean by that, or whatever. And what it prompted me to do was, like, you know what? For fun, because, like, there's no outcome of this that isn't, like, hilarious. I decided to take, like, almost a gender alignment kind of quiz thing. It's like a spectrum test kind of deal. And I was just like, okay, so, you know, if it goes, like, all the way feminine, then it's funny, because then I could be like, oh, you know, I don't want to talk about it, you know, that kind of deal. And if it's, you know, straight up male, which is what I was expecting, it was just like, it would just be like, I have evidence, you know what I mean? So I took it, and it ended up androgynous, like, slightly female leaning, or slightly feminine leaning, I should say. I was looking at him like, no. Jeff, do you need to come out? You're in a safe space here. I couldn't, I can't be trans. I can't code. I can't do it. Okay, so now Munch should fucking leave. With you here, it's never safe. You're right, I'm in the walls. They're in the goddamn walls! That one's got the cleaver. Alright. Ceiling Corgi is watching you masticate. What is being trans and... Oh, there's a joke with people who, you know, code. They all end up like trans femme. It was just kind of like a rough nod to that. It was a bad joke, I'm sorry. I got desperate. got desperate for funny ha-has.
Hello. Hey, what's happening? What up?
Can I get a hey Munch, hey Abe?
There's my buddy. That's good going. Hello. Hello, Abe. Hey, what's happening? Hey there, fellow chump. How you doing? Hello. There's my buddy. Hey there, fellow. Hey, what's happening? How you doing? There's my buddy. Hello. That's good going. Hey there, fellow chump.
Huh.
Hello.
Usually says like hey Munch for some of those. That's pretty good, actually. Don't you retroactively give me credit.
Hey, you chumps.
There's so many.
Hey, what's happening?
That guy didn't even get the memo. Greetings!
Oh, there's a fuzz. Hey there, fellow chump. Hey, what's happening? What up?
And away we go. No, I am. I just didn't understand. Gray, I am already halfway through my list of reasons, alright? It is already being written. The damage is done. You're making a game that's close enough to coding. Shut up. I didn't think of that because I'm stupid. No. NB makes me think of the acronym for bed and breakfast, but it's missing the bed. It's just breakfast. You just walk into some dude's house and he makes you pancakes. I love it. Welcome to Carl's. Jeff, do you need to come out? Shut the fuck up. I hate you people. They make you pancakes. Shut up. Viker Sweets, here we go. This should be the last one.
Okay, you're real close, real close. Now, I hope you don't mind, but Munch had some personal business to tend to. Not to worry, he'll hook up with you once you get closer to the loading bay. Oh, and when you get those scrubs together, I'll be waiting with a special bonus for you. Happy slicing!
Nice. Oh, the fun begins, ladies and gents. As an NB myself, I can help. Well, thanks. I didn't realize I called the tip line. It sounds like such an ad read. Okay, Jeff, let me ask you a question. Maybe. I might allow that. No tips, only truth. Okay, as much as I love the quad cleaver, this is more practical. Do you feel like a guy? I guess. Gender's just a confusing concept in general to me. It's just like, I don't fucking know. Dude feels right. That's all I know. I like a beard. I like a big stronk. I prefer to have dude parts. Not necessarily dude parts, you know what I mean. It was for a funny haha, you know what, I'm not trying to be transphobic with that. Let's see, in that same sense, do you feel like you're... Oh, absolutely not. It feels right, that's all you need. Honestly, yeah, that's just kind of how I took it, because I'm just like... It's just like with the social, like... Not permeability, what's the term? What's the term? how, like, not relative... I don't know. That stuff's, so, like, when you get into the weeds of it, and, like, you know, social expectations versus biology stuff versus all that, and I'm just, like, it just gets really confusing. I don't know how to describe it. Because it's like, at what point, like, what is the crossover point? Honestly, I agree with Gray there, where it really is just, at the end of the day, what kind of feels right to you. Because if we try to, like, quantify this shit with, like, flow charts and whatnot, it's a mess. It's like, what makes something masculine? What makes something feminine? You know what I mean? And it's partly that's partly why you adopt the, or you should adopt the idea of, like, you know what, if someone says they're this, just go with it. It doesn't matter what you think about it. This is what they feel is right. This is how they describe themselves. This is what they feel. You know, it's like, it's not like a super quantifiable thing when you, like, get into the weeds. The damn weeds of confusion. They surround so many subjects. There's actually a gender cube, the X, Y, and Z axis. It's not hard to respect someone, honestly, yeah.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Dave.
How you doing? There's my buddy.
You don't have to understand it, just respect it, honestly.
Hey there, fellow.
I never got, like, wasting energy over being transphobic and shit, and just, like, going out of your way to misgender people, or sometimes you'll see, like, certain talking heads, they'll be like, oh no, they're that, you know, they were born this, so they gotta be called this, but then you notice that they struggle to misgender them, and it's just like, okay, so it's not immediately obvious to you. It's not instinctual to you. You're lying. You're just being an asshole.
Hey there, fellow chump.
Hey, Dave.
I'm not joking about the cube. Let me see the TikTok. Oh yeah, I've seen it before.
Hey there, fellow chump.
Hey, what's happening, Dave?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Dave.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
I don't know what a Bud Light is. I just looked over and that's the first sentence I see.
Hey, Dave.
It's really funny. It's just like this. Okay, bear in mind, I am not eloquent when I am high in the slightest, so I apologize for that. I'm sorry if I stepped on any toes during that ramble about gender identity shit. So I just want to say, just get that out there, just, you know, since it's being saved and all that. I mean, you guys know me, but I don't know who else is gonna see and blah, 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 you know what I mean? Oh, wait, we get our prize here. The gender talk can wait. Yeah! They all become mud archers.
All right. Now to get through to that loading bay, you're gonna need these scrubs to be just a wee bit tougher. Consider it a freebie from me. Knock 'em dead.
Okay, listen up.
Hey, what's happening, Dave?
The final cutscene will take place there. Oh, boy. Alright. We're gonna go full Mudakan Massacre on this one. Everyone cool with that? I thought we'd never see these guys again in the playthrough, right?
Okay, get to work.
Whatever.
Wait, actually, you know what? I was gonna go through chat. What brought up the Bud Light thing? Beard and big. We talking shit about me? Yeah, no, you're cis as fuck. Oh my god. Get into the weeds of it, you get high. My stance is I don't care what the hell you want to be. I'll call you whatever. The only part I draw the line is really when we get to like... Oh, like Star... Wait, oh, Star Child thing. Oh, you mean like, when you get a little more into the new agey stuff. It's like, yeah, even then, honestly, the easiest course of action, even if you think it's goofy, is just like, well, then just roll with it. It's like you're being respectful and you're avoiding conflict. It's like, it's not... That kind of shit is not worth your time of day to get mad over. My dad once told me there was a comparison he made between Budweiser and making love in a canoe. It's both fucking close to water. Your dad is awesome. Okay. Ladies and gents, bring the pain. Ooh, I took a little damage there, but it's all good. Oh, we lost a boy! It's not counting against my score, though. So we're not going to worry about it. We lost one homie. We lost one homie. No, Ellum, I keep forgetting you're in here. It's so sad. Oh, I was talking about two different customers coming in and making comments about the Bud Light thing in one day. In what direction? I'm actually curious.
Okay, little elbow.
Admiral Chicken Horse and Colonel Sanders. Oh, that's right. It's not the button I wanted to hit. I don't think I need these guys anymore. I think we're good. I'm gonna head out now. I got some ice cream cake for my birthday, or for Mom's birthday still left over, so I'm gonna steal a slice. Absolutely, dude. Have a good rest of your night, man. Let me try to remember brain hurty. Dude, completely understand.
You better stay here.
There's no rush. This is a chill stream. Also, remember at the beginning of this stream when I said I would avoid talking about anything remotely political? I'm sorry about that. It's not something that should be political, but it is. And it's not always comfortable to hear, especially when you're expecting just a chill-ass video game about Munch. Ship. I'll be honest, my dad's got some prejudice ideas here and there, and he can have an overbearing, kind of intense presence. Jesus. He does understand people and lines of thoughts, is fairly open-minded. I can't imagine what my life would be without him as a dad. Just don't jive with him on certain things. I won't press any further, man. I get it. I'm like that with some family members, too, honestly. Where it's just like, you know what? We're cool as long as we don't talk about these topics. We're the best of friends until those topics come up. And neither of us want to fight about it. One came in and asked, so how's Bud Light doing after the whole thing? And then he started to misgender the shit out of Dylan Mulvaney. Aw. That's lame. They just sent her a can with their face on it. But it's not like it was on every can. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't expect... Not that I think it's a good thing... Not that I think it's something worth, you know, throwing a fit over to begin with. But if it was on, like, every can or something, I could see that kind of response coming. If that makes sense. But when it's just like, oh, this, like, random influencer, we put their face on a can and sent it to them and just said, hey, can you say a nice thing about our crappy beer? You know what I mean? Just like... Who cares? I've never seen her face in my store. No, it's not on. It was just the one custom, like, batch that they gave her. It's like, man, that ain't worth your breath. Also, I've never seen any ad with it. Oh, yeah, it wasn't like a TV commercial ad. It was a, can you run an ad during an Instagram video? It was that kind of ad. You know, the same way that, like, NordVPN goes for, like, YouTubers and shit like that. That's why I was surprised by the amount of response it got. I was like, that's just so niche. Like, if not for people blowing up about it, I would have never known. And I'm online constantly. I'm so glad people have their priorities straight. I know, it's dumb. It's just like, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? If, like... It's just like, if Coca-Cola went up to, like, Ben Shapiro or something and went like, hey, dude, can you say something nice about Coke in an Instagram video? I would probably never see it. And if I did, I would have been like, I don't care. Like, yeah, he has an audience and they want money. Makes sense, I guess. I don't think Coke endorses anything he says or cares about anything he says. Like, you have eyeballs on you. Can you put Coke product here? I don't think about it like that. There might be some more, like, extreme examples where I might have a little more of a thing, I suppose. More of a response. I didn't mean to take over your stream like this. Dude, I'm talking way more than I was before. I'm thankful for that. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, man.
Hey, you chumps. Hey, what's happening?
Just title this VOD just like, what's up with all that gender shit randomly? Do you think there may be some subjects between us that are like that? As in, we're cool as long as this doesn't get brought up or we disagree? It's a pretty serious level, I mean? Not really. I haven't run into... Okay, so if I run into that with someone, I tell them that because I want to avoid the topic. I don't hide it. I'm very forward about that, where it's just like, hey, I'd rather not talk about this. We disagree on it. Neither of us is going to convince the other. It just breeds animosity. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? And we have Munch waiting for us at the end. How cute is that? Oh, the gender hour. Guy. Yeah, it's all good, man. No! No! Oh, that is so mean! That is so mean! Dude! The SS Snail Sail. Arnar. Let's get a bunch of Arnars in the chat. Oh. Okay, what happens if I hit OK? Let's just YouTube the ending. Okay, it sounds a little crunchy at the beginning. That does not last, I promise you. Yeah, sorry about that. That's literally just what it sounds like. I have a Frankenstein rig for this. It is okay. Everything's fine. No one you care about is in danger. That's close enough that I don't mind doing it. Let's talk about the glitching. Oh, I know. Alright, let's do this. I did quick save. Just not at the most opportune place. We're gonna see that ending legit, damn it. Do 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 do. Get in there, Spawn. That's hell wrong. Where's my hours? I don't know. It just seems to reset sometimes. I honestly don't understand the inner machinations of my chatbot. Oh, that should not have made it. It's 3:30 for me, so I had to take my leave. Estria has raided and refilled your fridge 3 times over by now anyway. Were they? No! Oh, I've murdered children. Oh, Lord. Good night, Yer. Good night. Why does he have so many? I don't know. I don't understand how it works, man. I'm just here. I just work here, alright? That's one way to get an abortion? Alright, look. I fell into the one political topic, alright? Okay, well, the 2. We're not touching that one. We're not touching it. May I have a replenish of bees, my lord? Maybe. Eh. Yeah, sure. All right. Can I do that from here? Is that a thing I can do? Oh, I could do all my mod things from here. Nice. I do not pay attention to what I have. Currency. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because... I wonder if it's because you changed your name? That would be dumb, but maybe? Made it back? Hey, you made it back for the ending, man. Let's see, points. I'm gonna give you... There we go. I just gave you an amount. The ending, yes. Let's go ahead and quick save. Skip. All right. Why am I doing this? I can just kind of go. Alright, now I'm going, hey, have a good night, man. Forgot my wallet. I didn't see that. That's awesome. Alright. We save here. I don't know how many bees I even have. Chris, 0 bees. Yo, this bitch got no bees! They used all my bees. I love how that's only the currency because the word sounds funny to me. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting it to work. Bee-less behavior.
Now we get your caviar.
Yeah!
I think we better hurry. Hey, boss. Says here that you're gonna bet your entire fortune on caviar.
No way. Where did these idiots get that crazy idea? I hate that fishy crap.
Cool.
Get dressed.
Where we going? Oh my god. The Drip Master. I forgot. Yo! Top Hat Slig, let's go. And Lulu, I guess.
Whoa, look at him. Such confidence. It's like he's got some kind of aura about him. He should learn how to dress. Hey, shut up and start.
And now, ladies and gentleglocks, the moment we've all been waiting for, I present to you the one, the only,
Last can of caviar.
Since the availability of the gabbets is now at 0, Viker's Fine Foods Division is honored to offer the final can of grade A caviar to the highest bidder. Moolah!
Yo, it's the clip. Moolah. Damn, son. I don't have much to say, I just love this ending. 1,000,005.
What the hell's going on here?
That's what I want to know.
Come on, Abe. What are you doing?
Spectres.
I need that caviar. Oh, you're not helping.
The bid is now at 1.5 million moolah.
That caviar.
It's interesting to see that it takes, like, actual energy to do this.
2 million moolah.
Like, in the game, it's represented as you need a certain amount of spoofs or whatever, but
Break the bank.
it's kind of cool to see that limitation, like, in-game.
2,500,000.
Or in cutscene.
Come on, Abe. You do it, Abe. You get me that caviar. You hear me?
The bid rests at 2,500,000.
Damn.
Once,
Go on, Abe.
twice,
Do it, Abe.
going.
What am I doing? 3 million moolah.
3 million moolah.
Why you doing this to me? I can't beat
Can't beat that.
Once. Going twice.
The satire runs deep.
Lulu takes the big 3 billion moolah.
Somebody's really pissed off. Lulu wins Gabiar, loses fortune. Lulu, no. Dumb Gluck loses Gabiar can. Gluck Queen on life support. Fugitive still at large. Lulu blamed. Hell yeah. Oh, this is so pretty.
Thank you, Abe. You done good. Looks like there's a lot of eggs in that can.
Damn, son.
You think you can handle all them baby gabbets? I don't know. I never thought about it. You know, most of the time, when I leave a mean place like that, it blows up. Well, the Fuzzles got their own plan.
The sexual tension between Abe and Munch. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of feel something going on there, but I know they're just homies, but it's like he's subtly offering to help you raise your children. That's a step above homie. Yes. The funny Vikers are no more. Aww. That last little fist bump, that's just cute. We're screwed! Scrubs vanish, lab animals stolen, economy collapses. Lulu blamed for Viker's lab disaster. Sweet. Is it gay to kiss your homies? Not if you lift your leg up. Congratulations. You have guided Abe and Munch to achieve angelic quorma, a state that is only possible to highly evolved beings. Not only did you save the Gabbets from extinction, but you also rescued an incredible number of scrubs, fuzzles, and eggs. The legend of your great deeds has spread throughout Oddworld. Take a nap. You've earned it. Hell yeah. That's a nice team photo. I love that. I love Oddworld. I'm wondering who was applauding during that auction. Glucks have to use their hands to stand? That's a good point. That's a very good point. Alright, wanted to watch the final cutscene. I'm really going now. Go to sleep, dude. They use their tiny feet. I think I actually did take a nap after I beat this game all those years ago. Honestly, feel like I need one. Or they use their ass cheeks. I don't want to think about that, Chris. Don't. God, Lord Landing voices a lot. Sean Miller, Michael Pross. Are there any other? Okay. I was wondering if there were any like super recognizable names that I just never saw. Man, oh man. Ed Fries. Very special thanks to all of our families and friends. We could not have done this without their unconditional love and support. Munch and Abe. Ah. Beautiful. 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 Another Munch Abe through. Done. Over with. It's almost sad. What's next? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Someone's name is Chris Cox? What? What? What the hell are you talking about? GG, dude. Thank you, David. Why is everyone but me aware of Chris Cox? Oh, it was in the credits. Okay. There's a guy named Chris Cox in the credits. I don't know why that didn't come to mind. I'm just like, is there someone in chat named Chris Cox? Oh my god. That'd be an amazing name for like a gun review channel. Oh my god, I'm crying. He's the friend of King Cunt. Go to sleep, Yurt. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I hope you guys had as much fun with this last stream as I did. This was very nice. Despite the major setback in the penultimate level there. To the moon. Yeesh. Yeah, this one was good. I hope the gender stun lock was not too uncomfortable for anyone. I know that's a sensitive topic at the moment. And I'm also not always the best at tiptoeing over certain words when I'm inebriated. Mayhaps Strangers if we're still doing Oddworld? Ooh, maybe. I was kind of thinking Stranger's Wrath I can definitely put on the maybe list. Along with, like, Mech Assault. I have been kind of craving some Mech Assault. But I'm not sure. I just gotta see where the vibes lead me. Hopefully somewhere fun. Oh, man. Fuck Strangers, Mech Assault all the way. Yo, that might be our answer. Oh, man. Dude, there's Mech Assault. There's also Project Gunmetal. I don't think I've ever streamed or did a video on that game. That game is wild. Like, it's very simple, but it's just kind of insane. Oh. God, I got those two got to be the next ones. That's got to be the next two fucking games right there. It's got to be Project Gunmetal and Mech Assault. They're just so good. All right. Again, hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Seems like everyone's doing pretty well in chat right now. I am going to go. I am very sleepy, and words are getting harder and harder to string together. So y'all have a good rest of your night. Sleep well and whatnot. Except for you, Chris. You're like in a weird time zone thing with Australia, so do whatever is appropriate at your time of day. That should be my sign off. I always fucking like I never know what to say at the end. Maybe that should be it. It's just all right, had a great time. do whatever is appropriate for the time it is. Just...